All right, guys, get comfy because I'm about to tell you how studying doesn't have to be such a heavy burden. Imagine this. You sit down to study, all set and ready to go, and then, bam, your phone. As soon as you pick it up, suddenly it's the most interesting thing in the world. Just one more video, you think. Or maybe it's snack time. And after watching a whole day's worth of videos, you start wondering, do I even need this degree? Maybe I should just become a capybara farmer? Yeah, I know, it happens. But here's the thing. Statistics show that 90% of students study the wrong way. They stare at their notes for hours, but end up remembering nothing. What if I told you that you can study faster, retain more, and still have time to binge watch your favorite shows? Sounds better, right? Well, let's break it down and figure out how to do it. Expectation. Hack. Trick your brain. You see, the brain is tricky. If you give it a lot of time, it'll take it. For example, have you noticed how a task that should take only 10 minutes somehow stretches into 2 hours when you procrastinate? That's because of Parkinson's law. Work fills the time you give it. So what should you do? Instead of saying, "Oh, I have to study for 3 hours," tell yourself, "I'll study for just 20 minutes." That's like a little trap for your brain. 20 minutes isn't too much, right? Here's the trick. Once you start, you won't want to stop. And if you want to make it even better, write down exactly what you're going to study during those 20 minutes. For example, I'm studying biology, photosynthesis, and then I'll quiz myself. The brain loves clarity. The 80-20 rule. Work smarter, not harder. Now listen up. Not all topics are equally important. Some won't even be on your exam. Take the 80-20 rule, for example. 20% of what you study gives you 80% of the results. So instead of trying to learn everything, think about what will actually be on the test. Look at old exams, ask your teacher, check your notes for what you still don't get. If you already know something, move on quickly. Focus on the topics that show up most often and avoid the unnecessary clutter. The less confusion, the more info sticks. The timer method. Study at full speed. Now this is getting interesting. Have you noticed how you suddenly start working faster when there's a deadline? That's because urgency forces your brain to kick into high gear. Here's the secret. Set a timer for 30 minutes and study like time is running out. Then take a 5-minute break, walk around, stretch, or scroll your phone. After that, dive back into study mode. Why does this work? Your brain knows a break is coming, so it focuses better and works harder. The Feynman technique. Explain it like you're teaching a 5-year-old. If you want to become a real genius, explain the material in simple words. Albert Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." What does that mean? No complicated words, no jargon. Just take something like, "How do black holes work?" and explain it to yourself in simple terms, as if you were teaching a kid. It really helps your brain work better, believe me. And if you get stuck, go back, figure out what you don't understand, and study it again. Easy. Active recall. Train your brain. If you want to remember things twice as fast, stop just reading and start testing yourself. Here's how it works. Instead of sitting and rewriting notes, close the book and try to recall the key points. Or write them from memory. This method is scientifically proven to work. And here's another method called blurting. Read a chapter, then write everything you remember and check what you missed. Instant memory boost. Sleep plus exercise equals brain like a champion. Now, here's something important for you. Your brain doesn't store what you study when it's tired. It stores it when you're in good shape. So, if you think staying up all night to study is a good idea, think again. Get a solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and your brain will thank you. Also, physical activity really helps your brain. Even a 10-minute walk will help you remember more. So, if you're cramming, don't forget to take breaks and get moving. The bottom line, your secret study plan. Here's your 6-step formula for fast, smart studying. 1. Set short study sprints, 20 to 30 minutes. 2. Use the 80-20 rule, Focus on what really matters. 3. Set a timer to stay focused. 4. Teach someone else what you've learned. Feynman technique. 5. Use active recall. Test yourself. 6. Sleep plus exercise equals a brain like a champion. Now your challenge. Pick at least one of these hacks and try it today. Let me know in the comments which one worked best for you. I read every single one. And if you want to unlock your brain's full potential, subscribe and let's make studying not only useful but fun. Remember, knowledge is power, but only if you know how to use it. So go out there, study smart, and let your brain work for you.